The Louisiana Superdome has been the site for many historic events, including numerous Super Bowls, and is perhaps the most recognized stadium in the Western Hemisphere. Robinson fields it at the 2. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 28-yard line. Give to the tailback. And he finds the open field. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Not sure if he got in. The call is not a touchdown. The big gain on the ground will set the offense up with 1st and goal. Goes for the end zone.
He was going for the end zone, but the pressure that time on the blitz forced a bad throw, and that really was the difference on that one.
To the end zone. The Panthers get on the board first.
The passing game is really completely different once you get inside that 10-yard line. You don't have time to sit and hold the ball. That time he got it out quickly and got it in there for the touchdown.
Carolina is up a score. Moore fields it at the 1. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, the other team just scored a touchdown. They have the momentum of the game. And right now as a play caller, I think you have to be very aggressive. Try and recapture that momentum and get this game going back in your direction.
Here's the pass. There for the reception. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Short throw. He's there for the catch. 6-yard gain through the air on that play.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
They hand it off. Tackle was made by Johnson.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
They go with the toss. Hit and drop behind the line.
3rd down run, 3rd down loss. That is not what you're looking for in that situation. Typically in the NFL, you put the ball in the hands of your quarterback there and give him a chance.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 30.
The Panthers punctuated that last series with a touchdown. I got to tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels.
Give to the tailback. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. McCray was there to bring him down. Smith hits him for a loss at the 29.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way. Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Reggie Bush is back deep to return. Sheds one tackler. He makes it to the 45. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Breeze hands it off straight ahead. Thomas picks up 5 yards with the carry. Delivers to the halfback on the screen.
When you get a halfback that gets in the open field with that kind of space, it is just so difficult to try and stop the screen. The offensive line got out in front. That was nice.
The halfback with the carry. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. 4-yard gain. That brings up second down. Throws it short. He's reversing direction. Too close to call. Here comes the chain gang.
They're sticking it up.
Yes, he got there.
A good high percentage pass play there. They knew exactly what they needed. They weren't going to force anything down the field, and they convert for the first down.
Throws it. The stop was made by Popinga.
The Saints are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
He passes short. Tackle was made by Thomas Davis.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Dumps it out right.
What a run that was. He was trapped behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
John Carney adds the extra point, and we're all tied up. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Robinson fields it at the 11. Gets to about the 34. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he uses athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
Just gets that one away.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Halfback screen.
The Saints did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3-and-out.
Brought down at the 43-yard line. The Saints will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series. Hands it to the back. Beeson gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss at the 46. Breeze, hands off.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Makes the short throw. Barnett was there on the tackle.
The Panthers held them in check on that drive, and that's a good way to send a strong message to an offense that it is going to be a very physical game.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 14. The offense will start at the 14. Passes it out. The tackle was made by Harper.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz, he understood what was happening with the coverage behind it, and found the open man.
Short pass. Drops the easy pick. That incompletion will bring up second down.
Let's go. Be physical.
Here's the throw. Comes down with it. That gives him 60 receptions on the season.
That's the kind of number that signals just how significant a part of the offense he is. You know they have plenty of plays designed just for him.
Williams on the handoff. Malcolm Jenkins was there on the tackle. Williams comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Passes. He makes another reception on the drive.
The Panthers are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
Plenty of room in the pocket.
And usually you'll see a quarterback slide in that situation. A lot of times young guys in the NFL want to come out and put their head down, but usually those old war horses, they learn the hard way. You get hit, and you get hit hard trying to do that.
They get to him. Well, they'll only lose a yard in the play, so I guess it could have been worse.
I really like how they attacked the quarterback that time. Good-looking defensive play.
Gets the pass out, and it's completed. Gets in for the touchdown.
That just never happens in this league. You get a 3rd down and long. You have all these defensive backs, all these great athletes on the field. To allow them to pop a run like that in for a touchdown, that is just unforgivable.
They get him at the 30. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Throws just as the pressure gets there. At the 40, at the 30. The stop was made by Richard Marshall.
The Panthers with a huge defensive mistake that time. Drew Brees made a great read, saw the zone, knew exactly where to go with the football. Perfect quarterback play that time.
Gets the pass off. Meacham thinks he's in, but no signal yet. They give him the score. The New Orleans Saints take only 2 plays to go 70 yards.
Drew Brees is just so confident in his arm. You could almost see him smiling at the line of scrimmage that time when he saw the man coverage, and he zipped it in there.
And the call on the field will be reversed. Nice effort by the officials to get this one right. He'll try the end zone. Jeremy Shockey has it, but wait, they'll have to discuss this first. The call is not a touchdown. Gives it off. The Saints started at their own 30 and used 4 plays for the score. John Carney puts it through to tie the game. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. At the 30, brought down at the 32-yard line.
The Panthers looked very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see unless you're on the defensive side.
Tackled at the 34-yard line by Vilma. A couple of yards there.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
The defense has him surrounded. He's dropped.
That was a very good effort by the Saints.
They line up at the 30. Gets the pass away. Porter gets the pick. Tackle was made by Mushin Muhammad. So an early mistake, and they'll look to rebound on their next possession. The pass is away. And he brings in the high pass.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Thomas Davis was there on the tackle.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Throws it. Barnett intercepts it. Still pushing, and he's got room to run. He makes the catch and is finally brought down after a decent run at the 8.
Tom, this guy had to be a wide receiver at one point in his career. No way a defensive back makes a catch like that. That was tremendous.
Tries for the end zone. He's having a first half to remember out there, Chris.
And this defense is having a first half to forget. As a matter of fact, I think they had forgotten everything that this coaching staff taught them coming into this game.
Carolina up 7 points. Bush fields it at the 2. Stays on his feet. At the 40. At the 40. To the 20. To the 10. What a return! Touchdown!
When you have a weapon like that returning kicks, sometimes the hardest thing is to just get the other team to kick him the ball. They always want to kick it away. Maybe you ought to limp on the field.
John Carney ties it up with the point after. Here's your sprint drive summary. From the 5-yard line. They get him at the 30. The Panthers got the ball into the end zone on their last possession. The halfback with the carry. The stop was made by Ellis. Williams picks up about 4 yards on the play. He fights forward to about the 36. Fujita makes the tackle. He needs to make a decision. Jenkins picks it off. The stop was made by King. Tough game so far for the rookie QB. He's thrown 2 picks. Throws short. Tackle was made by Godfrey. Shockey with his 3rd reception. He rolls out to the right. Short throw to the left. The stop was made by Godfrey.
Drew Brees has just been so accurate throughout the course of his career, and he has such confidence that even if it is a very tiny little hole, he can fit it in there.
Passes it. Pass is complete. They make the stop, but the Saints will have 1st and goal.
The Saints are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
Thomas gets the carry, and he makes it out to about the 8-yard line before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. Bush gets the carry left side.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
Barely gets that one off.
That was all about getting pressure in the quarterback's face, and sometimes when you get the pressure, even if you don't get there, you can disrupt his timing enough to cause a throw like that.
At the 30, they get him at the 36-yard line. The Panthers turned the ball over on an interception their last time out. The halfback with the carry. Runs over tackler. A 5-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. Williams gets another carry. The tackle was made by Clancy.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Gets the pass away. The stop was made by Jonathan Billman.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
He'll get the call again. The tackle was made by Darren Sharper. Williams gets 3 yards on the carry. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 24-21. Saints. Throws it out. It's incomplete. Muhammad was the intended receiver. They line up at the 43. Just got that one off.
You bring a little pressure and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
The Saints have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Goes into the end zone for a touchback.
The Saints take over up by 3. It's been a good battle so far between these two teams.
Flips it out short. Makes the catch. And he is able to hold on to it. 6-yard gain through the air on that play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Passes the ball. Is there for the catch. At the 30. And he's crossed the century mark in receiving yards. This has been one heck of a performance.
And Tom, I don't think he's finished yet. This is a guy that is on a roll right now, and this defense really doesn't have an answer for him.
Gets the ball away. Not a smart move by the defender. Looked like he might have just been flagged for interference.
First down.
First and 10.
Let's go now, let's go.
He throws right. Brings it in. Meacham fumbles it. They'll pile up for it. Barnett scoops it. The Panthers win the battle. They get the takeaway.
Every once in a while, it turns into a fist fight going for those loose footballs, and that time he made the play.
Williams gets it on the inside. The stop was made by Fujita. They get 9 yards on the play, and that will bring up second down. Still moving. At the 40, across midfield. Inside the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina.
Impressive play that time. Not only did he understand what the defense was trying to do to him, but his vision enabled him to find the hole and make a big play.
Carolina is up by 4. He's tackled at the 31. The Saints will set up shop at the 31. Here's the pass. Marshall bats it down. Thomas was the intended receiver on the play. Throws it. He leaps. It's caught. Barnett makes the tackle. Drew Brees has made some great throws in this one, finding plenty of holes in the secondary on his way to over 300 yards.
Oh, heck yeah.
Hit as he passes.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Passes it out. Pass falls incomplete. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that swagger.
He's under a heavy rush. Broken up. Richard Marshall was defending on the play. Fourth down. The Saints lining up to punt. Robinson is back awaiting the punt. He brings it in at the 14. Dropped at the 20.
The Panthers took full advantage of their last offensive opportunity with that touchdown. Now we'll see if they can extend that lead with this drive.
Here's the throw. Leaping catch. Smith has now caught 40 passes on the season. They hand it off. Williams loses the ball. Vilma grabs it up. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Do you know how hard it is to scoop up one of those loose fumbles on the run, maintain possession, and get it in the end zone? What a great athletic play.
Carney is good on the point after. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Won't be stopped. It was a tough series last time out, giving up the fumble and the touchdown on the same play. Will they bounce back here? They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Vilma gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss at the 24. Hands it to the back. Breaks another tackle. 6-yard pickup. That'll bring up third down. 3rd and 6. Ball on their own 29. Passing. No completion.
Josh McCown has a reputation as a bit of a wild thrower. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it looks like he's almost aiming the ball. If he just relaxes and just goes back to the fundamentals of his mechanics, I think he'd be fine.
He gets out to about the 45-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 45. Gets the pass out. Drops the sure pick. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. 2nd down coming up.
You gotta make plays, y'all. Just settle down and do what you do. Do your thing.
Here's the give. He fights forward to about the 43 before he's gang tackled. He hasn't had a good first half at all. Just can't seem to get through this defense. Pitch out.
The Saints actually get a little bit of yardage there. They've been shut down in the running game so far.
They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. And takes a terrible bounce. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Still working. They lose 7 yards on that play.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
Gets the pass off. No one can come up with it. Shadley had the coverage on the play.
Great seats available for all of our upcoming home games.
Feeling the pressure, and he fumbles the football. Referee's going to have to dig to the bottom of this pile to see who came away with it. The ball will stay with the offense. The Panthers get it. They'll maintain possession.
Huge effort to maintain possession of the ball. When you're mixing it up at the bottom of one of those piles of big bodies and clawing and scratching, it's tough.
He takes it back to the 33. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive.
Let's get some energy. Let's go. Roll. Stay with it.
On the ground with a tailback. Tackle is made by Thomas Davis.
The Saints have had very little success running the ball so far, but that time they were able to create a little push and get some decent yardage.
Gets the pass away. There for the catch.
The Saints are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
Passes to the end zone. The New Orleans Saints end the brief drive with 6 on the board.
Drew Brees read the man coverage, and he knew he had a shot for a touchdown there. Because of his pinpoint accuracy, very difficult to play man against him.
John Carney is good on the point after. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Hit and dropped at the 32-yard line.
The offense really needs to get something going on this series. Maybe even just a field goal on the board is enough to get them jump-started.
He throws short. Drops it, and he was pretty well covered. 2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass.
Section 36, low 4, CNN. You've won an all-expenses-paid date with the cheerleader of your choice.
McCown hands off. Williams gets 6 yards on the carry. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. The pass is away. Jenkins has it. Smith was there to bring him down.
As a quarterback, there are plenty of times when you're out there on that island all alone and the entire stands can see whether you've got your job done or not. Well, he's gotten it done twice now in this game.
Can't do that.
He tries to spin, but he's brought down. 2nd and 7 coming up. Ball on the 29.
This is your game, baby.
Hands it off. He fights forward to about the 26. John Beeson makes the tackle. They pick up 2 yards.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Throws it. Martin bats it away. Meacham was his intended target.
4th down.
The Saints are lining up to punt it away. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. And it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. The Panthers want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover. Passes it. There for the reception.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
They go with the run. Breaks a tackle.
You remember we were talking to the head coach yesterday, and he said we want to go out today and really focus on running the football. I'm not even sure that he could have imagined the kind of success they've had here in the first half.
Williams on the inside handoff. Jonathan Vilmot was there to bring him down. Vilmot is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. Gets the pass away. Jonathan Vilmot is there on the tackle. Smith makes it 5 catches for the game. Inside give. Clancy makes the tackle.
Do what you do.
They'll give it off here. The stop was made by Smith. Williams gets about a yard on the play. Throws it out.
Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
Please request additional details at the stadium ticket office.
And it's good. Here's your sprint drive summary. I had my doubts about that kick.
Yeah, he just squeezed that one in there, didn't he? I'm sure he's going to be exhaling for about the next 30 seconds.
He'll take it from the 2. At the 30. He's tackled at the 37. Excellent return on the kickoff.
You know, that's one of those plays that as a kick returner, you don't always run to the hole when you see it. You kind of run away from the hole, and then at the last second you make a break into the hole so that they don't know where the hole is because you're not running in that direction. Does that make any sense?
Tackle was made by Barnett. Jeremy Shockey now has 5 catches. Passes the ball. He's there for the catch. He's been consistent all season and was just rewarded by hauling in his 100th catch.
It really is amazing how much the game has changed. 100 receptions would have been unheard of when I played, and now it's a little more commonplace. The passing game has simply taken over as the dominant force in the game of football.
Gives it off. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
The Saints are not doing a good job at all on the ground so far. They need to somehow get that turned around, because if you can't run it, boy, it is tough to throw the football.
The stop was made by Everett Brown.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowered.
So after that kick, the score is now the New Orleans Saints 41, the Carolina Panthers 31. Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line. The Panthers take the field looking to put together a scoring drive. They came away with 3 the last time out. Williams gets the carry right side. Williams gains about 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Jonathan Vilma is there on the tackle.
D'Angelo Williams really has a special sense of how a play is developing, and he knows the blocking assignments of those guys up front. You can just see it. He is very patient. He waits for it to develop and then takes full advantage.
Makes the catch, and he is dropped.
One of the dangers, you bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
He gets another carry. To the 10. The Panthers with a 4-play, 75-yard drive for the score.
When he gets into the open field, there aren't too many players who are going to catch him. He's got that all-important burst.
John Casey puts it through, and it's a 3-point game. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. At the 30. Hit and dropped at the 34-yard line. The Saints were able to get 3 points on their last possession. They go with a run, and he makes it out to about the 37-yard line before several defenders bring him down. Again with the carry. The stop was made by Landon Johnson. Thomas gains about 5 yards on the run. Gets the ball away. Marcus Colston takes his shot. Good defense.
And that was a good shot. As a receiver, you've got to know you're going to take some hits. You just have to hold on to that ball.
Brought down at the 20.
The Panthers on that last series proved they can move the ball on this defense. They just need to keep it rolling now.
Here's the pass. Comes down with it. And he's dropped as soon as he makes the catch.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
That's a gain of 8. That brings up 2nd down. Here's the give. Tackle was made by Ellis. D'Angelo Williams did a good job to get free and pick up the first. He goes for it all. Picked off.
Let's give the pass rush a little credit there. He made him throw it a little quicker than he wanted to, but this corner was in the right place. He stayed disciplined and basically got the ball thrown right to him.
Here's the give. Thomas picks up 5 yards with the carry. Thomas on the run. He fights forward to about the 23 before he's wrestled to the ground. And straight ahead we go with the fullback. Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. It was enough to move the chains.
I wasn't sure he had that one, but remember, it's not where the ball carrier is. It's where the ball is. That time the officials marked it just across the line.
The stop was made by Thomas Davis.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Breeze with the draw play. New Orleans calls a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. Handoff up the middle. Breaks a tackle. Tackle was made by Landon Johnson. Landon Johnson has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. He takes it to maybe the 36-yard line. The Panthers suffered an interception on their last possession. Passes on the move. The Panthers will take a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Throws it. It's picked. And a huge mid-air collision.
And you could really see him baiting the quarterback on that one. He wanted him to believe the receiver was open, but he had it all the way.
Hands it to the back. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. Brown was there to bring him down. The Saints call a timeout, and that was their last timeout. Here's the give. They got 4 yards there, and so it'll be 3rd down. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. Passes it out. And it's completed. Hit as he caught it, and he's able to hang on. Let's send you to the studio for this brief halftime break.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Check out the scores from around the league. Taking a look at the stats from your game now, a pretty good offensive showing for both of these teams. Marcus Colston has over 100 yards receiving. New Orleans leads it by 3. Top plays from the first half, here you go.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to New Orleans. At the 30, Bush can't hang on to the ball. They'll pile up for it. Harris grabs it on the ground. The Panthers win the scramble. They take over.
Every once in a while, it turns into a fist fight going for those loose footballs, and that time he made the play.
Give to the tailback. McCray is there on the tackle. They line up at the 34. They go with the run. Cedric Ellis makes the tackle.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Here's the throw. Pass is complete. Harper is there on the tackle.
The Saints had almost no chance to defend that one. Josh McCown caught him in a bad defense on that one, saw the opportunity quickly and got it out of there. Nice job.
Williams fumbled. Vilma gets his hand on it and scoops it up.
Come on, y'all, let's get going.
Touchdown, New Orleans. And just like that, they make it a two-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
John Carney tacks on the extra point. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. Robinson has it at the 5. Robinson drops it. Campbell picks it up. Coach John Fox disagrees with the call, so he's going to challenge it.
I just run the play.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. And they will keep possession with the reversed call.
Again, we have one of those kinds of calls where you have to watch two parts of the body. When was the knee down? When did the ball come out? Difficult to officiate, but they got it right.
Throws it short. Makes the catch.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
Tackle was made by Will Smith. Will Smith is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far. Passive. The stop was made by Jonathan Billman. Mushin Muhammad on the receiving end there, and that's catch number 1 in the game. He's been held in check so far.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Gets the pass out. Incomplete pass.
Josh McCown was simply trying too hard that time. He got a little excited and let that ball get away from him. That's something that you'll see from inaccurate passers from time to time. Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
It'll go out at the 22. They'll get the ball here at the 22-yard line. Gets the pass off. Almost picked. Barnett was defending on the play. Gets the pass away. Marcus Colston now has 5 catches.
Let's go!
The pass is away. And he's hammered at the 43. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try and make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
Short throw to the right. It's there for the catch. Landon Johnson is there to bring him down.
The Saints have been unstoppable when they go to the pass. You'd think the defense would make some kind of adjustment at halftime, but so far that just doesn't seem to be the case.
Throws it. He catches another. John Beeson makes the tackle.
The Saints are continuing to find success throwing the ball. The pass protection is solid, and the defense with a very conservative approach playing off these receivers and allowing them to get open.
Gives it off. He breaks the tackle. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. This has been an excellent drive so far.
Well, anytime the offensive line can dominate up front the way that this team has on this drive, you really begin to feel a little powerful as an offense. You feel like you're taking over the game. 1 score is nice, but 2, that is really special. And ask any fantasy football player out there, if this guy's on your team, you're almost as happy as he is right now.
Carney is good on the point after. Here's your sprint drive summary. Munnerlyn fields it at the 2. Dropped at the 33-yard line.
The Panthers are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
Williams takes the give. McCray is there on the tackle. McCray with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game. Passes it. Brings it in. Another positive game. That gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And you know, it's not just a couple of routes that he runs well. That's what makes him so tough. He can run the good underneath routes, but he can also take you over the top as well. So you have to give him those little throws.
And he has his back, who's wide open. Down the sideline. He's knocked out at the 10-yard line. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
2nd down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
Or obstruct the view of other guests will be removed.
All kinds of pressure. He's sacked. What can they do to stop the bleeding here, Chris? They brought him down 4 times now.
I really don't know what you do as an offense at this point, because if it's one guy struggling One guy winning the battle, you can help one side or another, but when your entire offensive line is getting beat on a consistent basis, what do?
Good release that time by the receiver at the line of scrimmage, but the pass simply was just not there.
And he makes it. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. So that will make the score the Panthers 41, the New Orleans Saints 55. From his own goal line. Brought down at the 30. The Saints will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series. Gets the pass away. It falls incomplete. Marshall had the coverage on the play. Throws it out. He does a good job to hang on to the ball. With that last grab, that gives him a total of 60 catches.
60 catches is a nice milestone. You have a receiver who clearly understands what this offense is about. Yes, he has the ability to go deep, but he also just keeps moving the chains.
And he caught it. The stop was made by Godfrey. Moore makes his 50th catch of the year. They give it to the tailback. Thomas gains around 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7 coming up here. He rolls right. Brown comes away with a sack.
Really good work by the Panthers.
And they get to him.
There are just some days as a pass rusher when those guys are on. I don't know if it's biorhythms or whatever it may be, but there are some days when you can see a guy is just going to be unblockable, and this might be that day.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 29.
The Panthers were able to score on that last series, but just a field goal, and sometimes those are actually momentum shifters for the defense.
Passes the ball. Jonathan Vilmet was there to bring him down. King makes his 3rd grab. Williams on the give. Still on his feet. That's a 10-yard gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. McCown gives it up the middle. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line before he's hit and dropped. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 47. Gets the ball away. Falls incomplete.
Josh McCown is not the most accurate passer in the league. He lets balls get away from him sometimes, and occasionally they're fairly easy completions.
Here's the pass, and the pass is incomplete.
And that's one of those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks, this guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it, we'll get it next time.
Throws it. There for the catch. Tackle was made by Jonathan Vilmet. Wayne Jarrett finally gets into the action, making his 1st reception of the game. Gives to the back. Clancy was there to bring him down. Arrington with his first carry. They didn't hand off to him at all in the first half. The halfback with the carry. He tries to spin, and he is dropped.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Short throw. Batted away. Wayne Jarrett was the intended receiver. It's 4th down, and they'll line up for the long field goal try, this one from 50. He's got it. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
Bush has it at the 5. He can't bring him down. Drop at the 31. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Passes it out. There for the reception. The stop was made by Godfrey. Drew Brees continues his aerial assault. He's now thrown for 500 yards in the game. Thomas lost the ball. Who's going to come up with this one? Evans picks it up off the ground. The Saints maintain control of the football.
Heads up play to get that ball back for the offense. That one really could have gone either way.
Thomas takes it right side.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Dumps it out right.
I always have to snicker a little bit when I see a pass play like that. I can almost hear John Madden talking about how can you pick up the first down when you complete the pass short of the sticks? What are they thinking about? And he's just so right.
Goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
The Panthers' last possession bogged down after starting off so well. They marched right down the field, but then had to settle for 3.
They'll give it off here. Jonathan Vilmot was there to bring him down. A gain of 6 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's the throw. He's there for the catch. Jonathan Vilmot makes the tackle.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Passive. It's incomplete.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Gets the pass out. The stop was made by Vilmot. What's been the secret to his success, Chris?
You know, I think it's just a work ethic. This is a guy that never gives up on a route. He never thinks he's the backside receiver. He never stops running on a play. He's constantly working. So when the quarterback gets in trouble, this is where he looks. The Panthers get a good gain on the ground there. We'll see if this defense now can come up with any answers for this rushing attack because they had none in the first half.
Got to him just as he released it. Tackle was made by Harper. Smith has 7 catches in the game. Gets the pass off. The stop was made by Jenkins. How about that play?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Another run. Gets out to about the 15-yard line. Dan Morgan is there on the tackle. Gets the pass away. Great play, and the Panthers will have first and goal.
You know, it's really not that hard to figure out who this offense is trying to get the ball to on this drive. That's catch number 3. Time for a few adjustments, defensive coordinator.
The halfback with the carry. Jonathan Vilmot has been playing with a lot of energy today. That's his 15th stop. Passes to the end zone, and the defender intercepts it.
Usually quarterbacks like throwing the ball against a linebacker dropping back into coverage, but that time didn't work out so well.
Comes down with it. The stop was made by John Beeson. Moore has 6 catches now. Just gets it off. He goes up high for the catch. Meacham makes his 7th grab of the game. The pass is away. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. McAllister was defending on the play.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Short pass to his left. Tackle was made by Godfrey.
The Saints passing game continues to impress. There's almost no resistance when they try and throw the ball. It seems like they're getting 10 to 15 yards every time.
They hand it off. The stop was made by Lewis. The offensive line just hasn't opened up many holes for him. He's really having a tough time out there. Throws it. Interception. Jeremy Shockey was there to bring him down.
He's really been playing well now with his 2nd interception of the game. He's got that special instinct that all good safeties need to have to make a difference in this league.
Arrington on the run. Arrington gains about 2 yards on the run.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Passes it. And it's completed. It'll be first and goal. McCown gets to 400 yards passing for the game. He's making all the right reads, and the defense doesn't have the answer. Give to the tailback. Vilma makes the tackle. Arrington gets 6 yards on the carry. Under heavy pressure, McCray comes away with a sack. McCray records his 2nd sack of the game. Dumps it out left. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. They're going to go for the easy three here. This will be a 25-yard drive. And it's good.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
So after that kick, the score is now the Panthers 47, the Saints 55. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. The Saints will begin this drive at the 32-yard line. Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 36-yard line by Beeson. Thomas gets about 4 yards on the play. Gives to the back. Thomas comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Here's the halfback. The stop was made by John Beeson.
That was a tough couple of yards right there, but oftentimes those little 2-yard gains that move the sticks can make such a big difference in the game.
Thomas gets another handoff. Lewis was there on the tackle. This is a game he'll want to forget about. He's faced a wall almost every time he's gotten the ball. And the pass falls incomplete. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down. Gets the pass away. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter, maybe even go to man cover.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
He makes another catch.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
He passes short. Chris Harris was there to bring him down.
The threat of the run is always going to make the play pass more effective, forcing them to respect the run, and that will allow things to open up downfield.
Makes the short throw. Tackle was made by Wilhelm.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Short pass. Drew Brees is having a tremendous game. 600 yards passing is unheard of. On the ground with a tailback. The stop was made by Pepper. A pickup of 4. That brings up second down. Brees will hand it off. Bush picks up 2 yards with the carry. And this is the 13th play of the current drive. End zone. Campbell makes the catch. Hold on. This one might not be good. They're saying no score on the play. And it's good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
From the 7. Brought down at the 36-yard line. They'll go to work at the 36-yard line. Throws it out. Pass is complete.
Darren Sharper was there on the tackle.
King now with 4 catches in the game. Passes the ball. Drops the easy pick. Smith was the intended receiver on the play. He goes deep this time. And it's caught. The stop was made by Jenkins. Smith now has 8 catches in the game. Shanley was there on the tackle.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle. You know, as a receiver, especially in the end zone, I love those high balls where you had a chance to go up and make a play, but that was a little too high.
Sheds one tackler.
No official signal yet. They're saying no score on the play.
Well, they took a chance defensively, and they got some penetration. They attacked the line of scrimmage and stopped them just short of the first down.
So after that kick, the score is now the Carolina Panthers 50, the Saints 58. Dropped at the 33. They'll take over at the 33-yard line. Short throw to the left.
Tackle was made
By Thomas Davis. Thomas with his 6th reception. Throws short. Makes the catch. Wilhelm is there to bring him down. Henderson with his 3rd reception. 2 yards away here on 2nd down. Gets the ball away. Pass falls incomplete.
Drew Brees looks a little surprised about that one. Here's the guy's one of the most accurate passers in the game, and that one just got away.
Here's the pass. Is there for the catch.
Godfrey makes the tackle.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Throws it short. Brings it in. Shockey now has 8 catches in the game. Throws it. Drops the sure pick. Martin had the coverage on the play. From the 26-yard line. Toss. Bush picks up about 4 yards on the play. Robinson is back deep to receive. And this one will go for a touchback. They'll start at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's the give. Vilma is there on the tackle. Not sure if I agree with that call at all.
Yeah, the running game at this point works against you on a couple of fronts. One, you're not going to get typically a big play out of it, and that clock keeps on ticking.
And he caught it. Tackle was made by Harper. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Touchdown, Panthers. McCown gets TD pass number 4 of the game. And with not a lot of time left in the game, they'll need to go for 2. Arrington will run it again. And that was just how they drew it up. Nice job.
And what a drive that was. Big touchdown. You come right back. You have to make the 2-point conversion. They executed it. Good clutch play by this offense.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Passes it out. The stop was made by Marshall. Moore has 7 catches in the game. He throws left. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
They hand it off. He's knocked out at the 16-yard line.
You know, now that we're at a 16-game schedule, 1,000 yards rushing isn't quite what it used to be, but it still is a landmark, and 1,000 yards tells the rest of the NFL, hey, this guy can play with the big boys.
Tackle was made by John Beeson. John Beeson has 8 tackles now in the game. Here's the throw. They picked it off. So the defense just picked off their 3rd pass today.
You know, one of the really misleading stats in football is completion yards. If you're throwing it up and down the field but turning it over, it just doesn't matter. You have to maintain possession of the ball.
Arrington comes away with 5 yards on the carry. They line up at the 25. Moves to his right. Slides down to the ground. About 4 yards on that play, and so it'll be 3rd down. He's going for it all. Almost picked. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
It'll go out at the 47. They'll take over at the 47-yard line. 1st down, 10 to go. Feeds it to the back. The stop was made by Glenn. Bush picks up about 7 yards on the run. It's the tailback.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Flips it out short. 7-yard gain on the play.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
Chris Harris was there on the tackle.
Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Delayed handoff.
Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure.
One play at a time. Here we go. Right here. Let's get some sevens on the board.
It was enough to move the chains.
Yeah, it's almost like he knew exactly where that first down marker was and just got enough for the first down.
Short pass to his left. It falls incomplete. That incompletion will bring up second down. Short throw to the right. It's tipped and intercepted.
The Panthers defense has had a good showing against the pass. They have 4 interceptions.
On the ground with a tailback.
The stop was made by
Shanley. Shanley tracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. Passes.
Wayne Jarrett was his intended target.
They'll need 8 here. He throws short. There for the catch.
Sharper is there on the tackle.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Harrington picks up a yard on the play. Harrington takes it up the middle. Makes his way to about the 18.
Vilma makes the tackle.
They'll give it off here. Shanley
Was there on the tackle.
Harrington picks up 5 yards with the carry. Hands it off.
Tackle was made
By Smith. That's a 3-yard gain.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Carolina takes a timeout, and that was their first timeout. They give it to the tailback. Stays on his feet.
This is close. They'll bring out the chains. The measurement shows us they're just inches away.
The kicker is lining up for a field goal. This to give them the lead here late in the 4th quarter. And he makes it.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
That was an excellent kick for the go-ahead score.
You know, I know we make a lot of jokes about field goal kickers, but the mental toughness it takes to come into a ball game in this situation and make that kick is really impressive.
Dropped at the 33-yard line.
I always say go for the touchdown, go for the win, but first things first, you have to get in position for that tying field goal.
Gets the pass out.
The stop was made by Godfrey.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
And that one should be on the defense. First and 5 now after the penalty. He's running out of time. Barnett knocks it away. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Throws it deep to the end zone. Tipped it away. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation.
Third down.
Gets the pass off. There for the reception. And it's a whole new ballgame.
The Saints were able to get good execution on that series. The offensive play calling was perfect. The players executed so well. And this extra point is big, too, because they'll go up by 4.
It's good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. He squibs it.
Goodson takes it at the 14. Still moving. That tackle just sealed the deal.
That's going to do it from New Orleans. Stay with us for top highlights next.